Hey everybody, how's it going? Today is July 20th, 2023. It is a Thursday. You know what that means? Monster Strike news. Let's get going and see what is coming up in the world of Monster Strike. As you know, the Demon Slayer collab is active at the moment. Hopefully you are enjoying the content that is within this event. We did get the announcement of a new Insidious Chokyukyoku quest with Zouhakuten here. And Zouhakuten will be one of those farmable type Chokyukyoku quest, so you need to clear it over and over. However, you do not need to bring any max luck monsters because all characters that you bring into the stage will be considered to be max luck. So just bring the OP monsters for the stage and blow it away that way. Now, with the addition of I already forgot his name, Zouhakuten, we will get some bonuses to the sword. As you remember, every 25 luck you would get a 5% attack bonus on both your attack stat and your bum combo damage. Starting from here, once you hit 50 luck, you will be guaranteed a drop of Zouhakuten, specifically his stage only. That speed clear will be guaranteed a monster drop, which is good. You'd love to see guaranteed drops. Once you hit 75% and get to the stage of the sword that has, like, I don't know, looks like water, maybe it's wind, I don't know. But for there you will get a increase in drop rates by 20%. And of course you still get the bonus that you got from 50 luck where you're guaranteed the speed clear, but it's just an extra bonus. And if you are able to max luck Haganezuka, then you will also get a boost of not just 20%, but it will be changed to 50%. And at that point, you're gonna notice a huge difference in terms of drop rates. So hopefully you all are already in a position where Haganezuka is already max luck, and you can just get all of this right off the bat when Zouhakuten comes into play. Now, there are two missions that will be added specifically for Zouhakuten's stage, and they're actually, for once, the missions that they put on the screen were the only missions that were added. Pretty straightforward. I'm not going to say they're easy, but straightforward. First one is to clear the new Insidious with light monsters only. Now remember, you do get extra bonus damage because light is strong against dark, but don't forget dark is also strong against light, so you will also take extra damage there. So we'll see how challenging this is, but you can see that reward there is very nice. It is a connect scroll which will guarantee, regardless of what the connect skill requirement is, those connect abilities will be active. And you can only get this through the castle, and for those of you who are just starting this game, it is imperative that you find a way to clear this quest so that you can have a connect scroll, because you are not going to get any more scrolls for quite a while. Castle is absolutely brutal in terms of just both box status and gameplay experience. So and this applies to anybody, sorry, not just for new players. Just make sure you find a way to clear this to get that connect scroll, because somebody like Lucifer will happen and you just want one of those connect scrolls to burn on a character. Second mission here will be to clear the new Insidious with power type monsters only. The reward there will be the EL Wakuwakumin and a title. And again, the EL Wakuwakumin isn't very plentiful either, so this is a great opportunity to pick this up for an item which is just not that widespread in terms of earning it. So please do what you can to clear these stages. Also, for those of you who have not completed finding Hantengu, we're of course going to be start running out of days, because worst case scenario you would need 8 days to find Hantengu, because you can only search for him once a day. This requirement will become a little bit easier now. The ability to find him in time is in your hands, because every time you clear the new Zouhakuten stage, you will earn one search for Hantengu. So you could theoretically now do this in a single day, as long as you can clear Zouhakuten stage reliably. So do not forget about that. That's it for the collab news. We'll go to Monster Strike news. The Abyss returns tomorrow, and of course, as announced earlier, we will be getting a new Shinen stage. The dark version will be available. The water version will be out for this round, but you'll be able to take on one of these three quests clearing one of them will allow you to skip up to 25 floors. Sorry, not up to, exactly 25 floors, which is of course randomly determined by the game. And I did talk about this last time. I thought we would get it after the collab, but nope, we are getting it mid-collab. The summer alpha gachas will be returning next week. It is going to be split into 2 parts. The one that I think everybody is going to have their eyes on is... where is it? There you go. Okay, yeah, it's in the middle in the green section, right? So starting 27th through the 29th is your opportunity to pick up these new transcended Kai monsters with Nono Alpha, Tequila Alpha, and Satan Alpha. But you know that some of these other alpha monsters can be strong too, so if there's any of them you see that you want, make sure you grab them. But 48 hours each session, the blue one comes first, followed by the green. We have a new impossible quest coming with Ookuchinomakami there. It is simply a new impossible quest, so it shouldn't be too difficult. His first appearance will be next week on Saturday. It's interesting it's on Saturday. Like, usually they don't release stuff on Saturday, but we'll see. 10-year anniversary mid-vote results. We have gotten the current results of the votes at the moment. Do note that you have until the 24th to make your vote. The way to vote is in the mission tab. And for those of you who had already voted, normally they have like a locked like link for you in your present box to go to. They didn't do this year, so I did take some screenshots on how you can change your vote, going back in and doing it again. Once you go to your mission tab, which of course can be found on the home screen, you need to make sure you go to the 4th tab on the very right, which says Kikan Gente, and that's where you found the mission in the first place to do the vote. Make sure you click the green button there on the top right. You'll know you're in the right area when it actually turns red, as you can see in the middle slide there. And then you search for the mission where you took, where you were able to go to the page in the first place. You can click it again, and then you will see the screen on the right, and then you'll see a green button there that says vote again. Click that, it'll open up the page again such that you can make your vote for a second time, replacing your original vote with whoever you want to grab next. And so here are the I wouldn't even say halftime results, right? Because I don't think there's not much left, but you know, we have a few more days for you to switch your vote. You know, if there's somebody on the border that you would like to see switched around, then you know, this is your opportunity to mess with the ratings there. But it shouldn't be a surprise that we see Lucifer in the first spot there. I think everybody would have been able to bet that with confidence that she is in there. You've got Yakumo, Neo, Luna, and Muse in the top 5. I don't think that's any surprise. I don't even remember how to pronounce this character's name. Shoki, there you go, Shoki is available on the 6th slot. Then we have Memory, Kirinji, Solomon is in the 9th spot. Thought she might be a little higher, to be honest, but okay. Onimaru there in the 10th slot. Laplace with her new power upgrade in the 11th. Chihaya still hanging around, and of course Arthur, you will never be able to get rid of her from the top rankings. She is in the 13th slot. Then you got Amakusashiro, also, you know, no doubt with her latest buff, getting her back into the top tiers of the game. Jack the Ripper, Mana still hanging around. That's a little bit of a surprise to me. In the 16th spot. Looks like she's hanging around still. Charlemagne in 17th, new limited character. Arsene barely hanging on in 18, followed by Babylon. New limited, so that's not surprising. Alice still hanging around. Alice, that's a little bit of a surprise to me too, but sure, we'll see if she can survive. But this is most important, and you know, for those of you who are willing to change your votes, this, you know, probably up to the 23rd rank are characters you might have a shot in changing who barely makes the cut here. But you can see in the 21st slot you have Faust there. 22 you have Schrödinger. Again, Schrödinger is a element limited character, so I might actually switch to Schrödinger there to try and see if I can bump her into the top 20. And Amrita there in 23, Excalibur 24. I think people are getting ready for the fact that he has a good shot on the 10-year anniversary to get something powerful. So trying to get one step ahead there. 25, we got Andromeda. 26, Gabrielle. Definitely her name has been thrown around as getting something nice soon. Pandora in the 27th slot. Very interesting. Shotoku Taishi 28, Uriel 29, and Abyss wraps up the top 30. And of course, you can go on the site to see other rankings. You can see some interesting characters. For example, Sherlock Holmes just missed the top 30. She is on 31. Mikao Raphael follow there, 32, 33 with Kamael next. But 35, you get to see Montana there. And people, of course, excited for her prospects, I'm sure. You can just go down the list here. And remember, you know, if top 100 is part of the pool when you do your 10 poll, right? So you can get anybody from the top 100, but the one guaranteed monster you get at the very end is in the group you pick, and you can see how it currently looks in terms of the groups, right? Group A will be the top 20, and I think most people will end up doing that. And then you have the vertical groups, which, you know, split it up every 5 ranks, and that can also get interesting, especially for people who have, you know, all the limited monsters, for example, and don't necessarily need maybe those one chance characters that you don't have, you would like a second one. Maybe there's a chance that you go for the vertical rows either. By the way, for those of you who are interested, who are in the top 100, the 100th placed monster is Jeanne d'Arc, followed closely by Nightingale, Ramiel, and Bakumatsu Resurrection in the 103rd spot. So take a look at those monsters. If you want to fudge around with the results there, that might be interesting. And I did see Lorelei in the 117th position, so if you want to give her a boost too, be my guest. Anyways, that is the current mid results for the votes. Transcension, we have Versailles here, Pierce Sprite, Blast, Super Anti-Gravity Barrier, Super Anti-Damage Wall, Mind Super L, Anti-Magic Circle, all on the main. Strike Shot is touch friendlies, get an attack speed up for a set amount of turns. Bump Combo, you get a Super Satellite 4 along with Baku Zensu Blast. So we'll see how she fares. Interesting set, and she does satisfy Lucy's requirements if you want to fit her in without using a Connect Scroll. Transcension Kai, Inuzuka Shino. I know Shiro is jumping through the skies for this. Samurai Super Speed with a Pierce. Abilities, Super Anti-Gravity Barrier, Dark Element Resist, Gauge Multiplier Retainment along with Anti-Block on the gauge. Connect Skill, Super Anti-Damage Wall with Strike Shot Turn Reducer, requirements being one or more non-Samurai class or at least one wood monster in your team. Your Strike Shot here is a Bash and Counter mode, and the Counter mode will activate these bump combos. You've got a new bump combo with the Chozetsu Exploding Slashes. I guess this is the first in the Chozetsu level of damage. And then you also have Super Defense Down Blast for his second. Now, just a quick note for those people who are in Japan right now, they have been announcing this 10-year anniversary archives, art gallery. If you are able to go to this event, you will be able to pick up a special art for Yomi as well as a special Oragon there, which, you know, celebrates the event. Now, it does cost money to go there, and of course requires you to physically be in Japan to get this, but if you can take advantage of it, it does look pretty awesome. Next Monster Strike news will be on the 27th next week, same time as usual. Here are the next week's lucky monsters as well, and that is it for me today. So once again, I apologize for being a little late this week. I did fall asleep again without remembering. Well, no, I just fell asleep because I was tired. I do have a bunch of early meetings on Wednesdays usually, so last few weeks I just haven't been able to stretch it out to stay awake live. So I apologize for that, but you know, I did wake up and oh no. So either way, this is up. If you haven't checked already, you know, when I am ready, these news slides will be up immediately on Monster Strike News on Twitter, as well as the Discord channel. So if you have not joined those communities, do consider doing that. And of course, if you have not done so already, hit the like and subscribe and comment below, because I do appreciate the comments you get. That's it for me today. Thank you for watching. Until next time, bye bye.